alaikum. Welcome to our channel Canada with Sobia Jib, where we talk about information about the new Canadian immigration system and how you can come to Canada with your family. So stay tuned. Now, if your goal in 2023 is to move to Canada on express entry, on permanent residency, on a study visa, this video might be very helpful for you. So stay tuned till the end, because video we are going to talk about all the new changes that have come, that have been launched in the express entry program. IRCC has recently made a lot of new changes in the express entry program because they want people to come to Canada, but at the same time they don't want each and everyone to come to Canada. They want to choose required skill sets that are needed in Canada. Now, Canada, as you all know, the population of Canadians is aging, and now what happens there? Canada has finally launched the category-based program under the express entry umbrella, and probably now they've realized that they are, just selecting people in the express entry with the highest score, and then when those people come in, be it they are from probably they are from marketing, from sales, from finance, from HR, but when they come here and they feel that they are not getting jobs because the market is already saturated for these fields, in these industries, and the employers are in a chronic state that they are not getting the talent that they want in their particular fields. So now what they are doing is, now they have launched this new category based application system under the express entry profile. Now what will happen, they are inviting healthcare professionals, they are inviting professionals under the STEM category, which is science, technology, engineering. In this video we are going to talk about all those new categories that have been added to the express entry program. So stay tuned and watch it till the end, and please like and subscribe this channel and share this video with your friends and family who are planning to move to Canada. Okay, so what happened? On 31st May, the Immigration Minister, Sean Fraser, he announced the launch of these categories being included in the express entry program. And then there was a draw where they invited 500 healthcare workers with a cutoff of 476. And they said that another draw will be coming in for healthcare workers, where they are going to invite 1,500 more healthcare workers in the next week, which is the current week that is going on. So that healthcare draw is still pending. That has to be announced probably it will be announced tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So now there are 6 categories that Canada will include in these category based draws. Number 1, obviously it's healthcare. As we all know, healthcare shortage is really serious and getting more serious because obviously because there are so many immigrants coming in every year. Finally, Canada has decided that healthcare system needs to boost up, and they have made this the main category in the category based draws. STEM, the second most important category is STEM, which they will include in this category based draw, which is science, technology, engineering and mathematics. As we all know that now Canada is focusing on skills more than the highest cutoff score, which is obviously logical, because a higher cutoff score is like, you can get that cutoff score with your French language, with your spouse points and all of that, and when you include all of that, you probably have the highest CRS score. And then when you come to Canada, you realize that you don't get, the job market is too saturated for your fields. Third category would be agriculture. As we all know that every immigrant who lands in Canada wants to live in Ontario, in the big provinces, I would say in the downtown areas, in big cities. So the rural population is very small. That's why you see so many provincial programs being launched in the rural and small cities. The rural areas, they are still very less populated, and there is nobody is willing to go there and work. Although this mentality is now changing with remote work, but then again the industries that these small cities work on, these rural areas work on, is agriculture, farming, labor. All these things are still vacant, so IRCC is now focusing on this agriculture category as well. Now, category number 4 is the trade category, which includes all the carpenters, plumbers, all those skilled labor. Now, the 5th category that the IRCC is focusing on is transport. And as you all know, that transport, first of all, I would say that transport, logistics, all this is it's an important industry. But there is another point to note here, is that the important field in Canada, and is the highest, it was the highest paying industry. But now, as there are more and more people going into trucking, and there are less, I would say, jobs, the jobs are still there, the pay is also good, but it is not as compared to what it was before and during the COVID times. Now, so that is the transport category, and also they will be more in specific provinces and specific regions such as British Columbia, Vancouver, Calgary, those areas. And if you are trying to take trucking as your long-term career in Canada, you will have to take long-haul flights. We will make another video on this topic about truck driving career in Canada, so stay tuned. Now, the last category of all is the French language. If you are a worker in the skilled category, but or you also know French, you could get additional 50 points because of that. So that would really bring your CRS score to the highest level. And obviously, when they start picking up French speaking candidates from that express entry pool, obviously you have that highest CRS score, your profile will be picked up and you will be selected for that in that draw. This list doesn't end here. Now, I have just given you an overview of the categories that are highlighted, but then there are occupations that are in these categories, such as, for example, there will be in healthcare professionals, there are massage therapists, there are nurse practitioners, there are family physicians, that there are anesthesiologists, and so on. The list is it's huge. In total there are 80 occupations in all these 6 categories. So that's a great news for all of you guys who have been working in these categories, and they can utilize these category based application to come to Canada. Now, I will put all the links in the description box below. You can go and check all these categories and see where your category falls under, so that you can apply and move to Canada. To go to Government of Canada website, canada.ca, and then go to Immigration and Citizenship, immigrate to Canada, migrate through express entry, submit an express entry profile online form, and then express entry round of invitations, where you will find all the category based selection, who is eligible and what are the different, these are the 6 different categories that we are talking about in this video. And who is eligible, you have to meet the minimum criteria for express entry, including being eligible for one of the 3 immigration programs that it covers, and meet all of the requirements in the instructions for that round. Now, go through this, fill out this form, and then see what your score is and find out if you are eligible or not.